Today we're having our weekly meeting. We meet in Discovery Hall 350 at 3 p.m. on Fridays every week. We have our guest speaker, Sheila Healy, the executive director of the Arizona Democratic Party, coming in to talk about what the party is planning on doing this coming election to turn Arizona blue. How we're reaching out to voters, how we're registering new voters, how we're reaching out to communities that traditionally have not voted in large numbers before. The consequences of this election are going to be felt by our generation for decades to come. I think young people are aware of that. I think they know what's at stake come November 8th. And honestly, that's been a huge drive in a lot of our members coming to our meetings. We're on campus talking to Latino organizations on campus, elsewhere in the community. I think that this election will really show how pivotal the Latino vote is for whoever wins.
There are more young people in Arizona than ever before, more Latinos than ever before, and combined with that, we're running the largest field operation that the Democratic Party has ever run in Arizona history. We have over 200 staff on the ground, 28 offices across the state. Right now, we're entirely focused on making up that margin that all of our candidates need to win through voter registration, through knocking on doors, through making phone calls, organizing communities, and organizing volunteers. This is the first time in many years that Arizona has seen this sort of national attention, and it has to do with the presidential candidate. It has to do with the shifting demographic and the fact that Arizona, I think, is finally ready for a change. And it's also incredibly important that we register a lot of voters on the ASU campus, make sure voting is accessible to them.
The biggest complaint that we hear from people, especially on an ASU campus, is for people who are out of state, it's more difficult to register to vote if you're not from here and don't have a driver's license. So that discourages a lot of people because it's a hassle. I would say that the millennial generation is really a generation that puts social justice to the forefront of issues that they're looking at. We're seeing a lot of outrage about things being said on all sides from the millennials who are taking to social media, who are going out and doing voter registrations because they want something to happen about it. But I do think this is going to be a critical election for millennials to come out and vote because they're expressing these strong opinions, but it really doesn't mean anything unless they go and put it down to paper and do something about it.